With the national exam set to kick off in just over a week, Education CS Professor George Magoha has issued a warning to all teachers not to involve themselves in exam irregularities. Speaking at Thika Girls Karibaribi Secondary School in Kiambu County, Magoha took issue with naive teachers who are being duped into believing that cartels who have been making rounds in schools will help their students perform better, saying that the national exams are well guarded and have not leaked, upholding that teachers should concentrate on preparing their candidates to sit for the exams.
Please don't be fooled. There are individuals who are coming to school principals, and some school principals are naive enough to give them data so that they can provide A's for them. That is the most stupid thing you can do in the Kenya of today. Of course they want money, and if you have money to give them and you are stupid, give them the money. There is no way you are going to see our exams until it's open for the children on the day of the examination. There is also no way you are going to mess around with any marks during the marking.
Magoha said that his ministry through the Teacher Service Commission is ready to engage Kenya Union of Post-Primary Education Teachers to stall the strike and ask the teachers to suspend plans to hold a strike until national examinations were completed, saying that children should not be subjected to any distraction during the exam period.
They have a legitimate concern, but why do you want to choose to target the children who are going to take exams? So mine is to plead with them once again, very strongly, that there is no condition that is permanent. These children must be given a fair game by allowing them to do their exams without too much of the political noise that is happening. The politicians must do their own things, but I think let us leave our children to do their exam, isn't it?
Yes.
So I hope that they are going to climb down, because climbing down does not mean Kuppet is not strong. In fact, you are stronger when you climb down. But if teachers ignore them, then it will be very serious for them.
At the same time, the Education CS sent a stern warning to serial grabbers who have been turning public learning institutions into apartments, saying that the government is committed to collapse them all, as the government plans to demolish all structures built within land owned by public schools.
That there is no land that belongs more so to a public institution that shall be grabbed by anybody. He has gone further and reorganized land and put everything on GIS, to the extent that if anybody is thinking that he or she has grabbed school land, that person is wasting his time. Because we can see, for example, in Nairobi, where a school is supposed to have 6 acres, somebody has built a story building in 1 or 2 acres. Those story buildings will go down.
The CS dismissed all rumors going round about the CBC curriculum, saying that everything was ready for the grade 6 class, including the exams, and assured parents that there is no going back to the old curriculum.
This grade 6 is secure. Whoever is in charge of the docket in 2023 has a duty to ensure that the Kenyan child from every angle of this country goes to school. It is most unreasonable to consider that you will take a child who is waiting to do an exam, who has had 3 assessments, and most of them are doing very well in the assessments according to NEC, which is the custodian of the marks. The last exam will be only 40%. It will be crazy for somebody to say, well, let us take this child back to standard 1 so that we can train the child in the old 844. So that's not going to happen. It is not because of me. It is because of you, the public, because I believe you love your child.
This year, 1,215,507 candidates are expected to sit for the Kenya Certificate of Primary Education, while 831,015 candidates are registered for the Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education, KCSE.